Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to Tony Box Only. Today we're going to be unboxing a couple of items. We've got here Mr. Kipling's apple pies, and to make it fair, Mr. Kipling's mince pies. Now a little about these pies first of all. They're made by my uncle Mr. Kipling. He's put his name on the box there, so I know which one's which. Red for mince and green for apple. Fits quite nicely because apples are green as well a lot of the time, although you get red apples, don't you? Anyway, on with the show. What we're doing here is unboxing, so we'll go with the apple pies first of all. So a little bit about the apple pie. So the apple pie is really like the queen of the pies. There's yeah, you know, if you go to a restaurant, choose apple pie, it says something about it, doesn't it? It's not the most manly pie in the world, although very nice. But apples should be on trees, really. Anyway, on with the pie unboxing. It doesn't matter what end you use, just lips open there. We'll do this. You can't do this without damaging the box, really. It's really difficult, and it doesn't always come away. There's quite a lot of glue on there, so you have to careful you don't put your thumb in too hard when you do that, because you'll damage a pie, and no one wants their pie damaged. If you obviously ever go to like a buffet or anything and you see the pies there and there's apple pies there and one of them's damaged, that'll always be the last one that's chosen. So once you've got the box there, you just make sure you've got it on a like a proper surface, because otherwise obviously the apple pies will go everywhere. So you just slide. Let's have a look down here. We just slide out there, and that's actually everything. There's nothing else. There's no instructions or anything in the box there with those. There's nothing there. Obviously the apple pies are already made, they're already put together, so you don't need instructions and recipes and things. So each apple pie, if you see there's a number of pies there. There's 6 apple pies there in the box there, and they all look pretty even bake, as Paul Hollywood would say. Obviously you can see the slight bits around the edges. I won't touch them all because obviously I'm going to be serving these to my guests later, and obviously fingers all over them. I'll probably seal the box up, put a little bit of glue on there. Each apple pie is a little bit around the edges there, but you see a nice apple there on the thing there, and it says there's an apple on every one, obviously to make it look even and nice. So there, and once again, when you dig into the mince pies, a nice foil thing there. With these foils, you can't just rip it out of the foil. You have to kind of like get your fingernail sort of under there and prise it out, and then obviously you can just bite into it then. Very sweet, the apple pie. So we're gonna, if you do have to put these back in the box like this, it's kind of like the same thing in reverse. So you lift this up slightly, slide in the pie, little side flaps go first, back this one, and that, yeah, there. That's as good as new now, so no one would have known. No one will know we've actually opened that. That's as good as new. So that's the apple pie for you. Unboxing that with the the mince pie, which is probably my favourite of the two. Normally seen at Christmas, if you can see these. I mean, we're quite early into the year now in terms of Christmas. It's only October. I think I bought these. I probably bought these in February or something, because obviously they're a bit cheaper than after Christmas. So I bought these in February. It's October now, so you know, but Christmas things on them, obviously, because the mince pie is the mince pie is thought of when Christmas comes. A couple of little Christmas pigeons there. Well, there might be turkeys. Christmas turkey. Might be turkey because Christmas. So the mince pie, once again, red box, nicely done there. Same sort of thing, exactly the same thing. We'll go through this one a bit quicker because obviously it's the same thing. This box obviously only opens one side. This one, the side with the best before date on there, which is, so we'll I'll see, and that one opens much easier as well. This obviously designed more for the kind of male hands. As I said, you know, the mince pie is kind of like the daddy of your pies, and that one opened much easier with my kind of big sort of sausage fish finger, you know, hands. This apple pie one, maybe that's more made, you know, sealed for the lady's hand, obviously because it opens a little bit easier for those maybe. So yeah. So flaps, exactly the reverse of how we put that one together, and this one too, just on a flat surface, just slide it out so you don't damage it. And so if you can see there, they've got little like Christmas leaves. No turkeys on this. Obviously a turkey would have maybe been a bit too big for the actual pie. These ones are a little bit flatter. They're not as you know, Taj Mahal like as the apple pie, but there you go. So quite a few in there as well. I think the same amount as the apple pie, so the same amount. So that's 6 pies in here as well. Look, 6 there. One there. This one here seems a little bit damaged. You see, Mr. Kipling might have had a little bite out of that one. But anyway, so mince pies there, and once again, another, you know, that's what you get with a quality pie. You know, if these pies had been brought from somewhere, I don't know, let's say Tesco, you know, a Tesco pie, it might not have the double barrel, you know, the double foil base. This one, foil base. Beautiful. So all round, that's all 6 of these, with the foil and the base. And once again, finger under the foil. You can't help but bend it a little bit. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you'll get a little bit on your thumb. Maybe I should have used the one that Mr. Kipling had a bite out of, but there you go. Foil pie. And same in reverse. Putting back. Slipped out there, but putting back obviously for your guests later on. We'll have a choice of these. Some people, depending how many people turn up, they might get one of each. There, back in the box. Once again, seal the thing. Good as new. No gaps. So there you have it. That's apple pies and mince pies unboxing. What we're going to try and do later with one of the guests is maybe have a little bit of a blind taste test, because I prefer the mince pie. Some people prefer the apple pie, but what I want to try and do is like apple and mince pie. because I think that would be great. You know, when you have your dinner, you have your spaghetti bolognese and you have your mince, you put a bit of apple in it. And that's the thing to do, you know. You need to mix these flavours up. So later on, what I'm going to try and do is have a blind taste test. So we'll have a little bit of a mix up of these two, and join us in our next video to see how that goes. Thanks very much. Happy pie eating.